In 1967, a tragic event unfolded at Mossdale Caverns when 6 experienced cavers drowned during their exploration, leading to a somber legacy that remains etched in the memories of the caving community. The cavers, skilled in navigation and survival, faced unexpected challenges as water surged, transforming their adventure into a desperate fight for survival against nature's unforgiving forces. As the search and rescue teams worked tirelessly to locate the missing cavers, hope began to fade, leaving a community in mourning for those who had ventured into the depths with bravery and skill. The aftermath of the tragedy served as a solemn reminder of the risks associated with caving, prompting discussions about safety protocols and the need for greater awareness among adventurers. Years later, the legacy of the 6 cavers remains alive through annual memorials, inspiring future generations to honor their courage while emphasizing the importance of safety in the caves. Through remembrance and education, the story of the 6 cavers continues to resonate, reminding everyone that adventure should always be approached with caution and respect for the power of nature. As the caving community strives to prevent future tragedies, the education of new adventurers has become paramount, fostering a culture of safety rooted in the lessons learned from the past. Karen Wetterhahn was a dedicated chemist at Dartmouth College, known for her meticulous nature and passion for her work, but her curiosity would lead her down a dark path when she accidentally came into contact with a highly toxic substance. As she delved deeper into her studies on the properties of heavy metals, Karen made a critical mistake when handling dimethylmercury, a compound that would prove to be deadly and unassuming. Her enthusiasm for science shone through at conferences, yet little did she know that one drop of dimethylmercury would begin a battle against a poison that no one could see. As weeks turned into months, Karen began experiencing alarming symptoms, leading her to seek medical advice, where she learned the brutal truth about her exposure to mercury. The strain on her family grew as they witnessed her deteriorating condition, with Karen facing not just a physical affliction but an emotional battle against the odds. In the wake of her untimely death, Karen's story resonated throughout the scientific community, prompting discussions about laboratory safety and the critical need for awareness regarding hazardous materials. Her tragic experience sparked significant changes in safety protocols as researchers and institutions rallied to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Samuel Tiras was a 23-year-old thrill-seeker from Ukraine. On Instagram, he became known for posting dangerous rooftop stunts, dangling from buildings, hanging by one hand, no safety gear. In 2017, he attempted his boldest move yet, hanging from a 62-story building in Changsha, China. But this time, he lost his grip. Samuel fell over 600 feet. Authorities believe he was trying to film a stunt for a brand deal worth $15,000. He had no harness, no backup plan. The fall was caught on camera. His life ended chasing the perfect shot. One miscalculation, 1 second too long, that's all it took. The news of Samuel's tragic accident spread quickly, leaving his followers in shock and heartbreak. Friends recalled his passion for adventure and the thrill of pushing boundaries. The stunts that once made him famous now painted a poignant picture of risk and consequence. His family struggled to understand how a simple desire for excitement could lead to such an irreversible fate. In the wake of his passing, many began to reflect on the dangers that social media fame can impose, especially when it pushes individuals toward the edge. Samuel's story serves as a stark reminder of the fine line between daring and danger, ultimately revealing the cost of chasing fleeting moments of glory. In 1993, Ken Peters, a park visitor in Hawaii, got too close to the rim of Mount Kilauea, one of the world's most active volcanoes. Despite warning signs and barriers, curiosity led him to explore a restricted lava shelf. What he didn't know was that the cooled lava beneath his feet was hollow and unstable. Suddenly, the ground gave way. He fell over 100 feet into a lava tube filled with molten rock. Rescue wasn't possible. His body was never recovered. Rangers said the spot he stood on had been formed only days earlier. It looked solid, but it wasn't. One step too far and he was gone. In the aftermath park, authorities intensified their warnings, ensuring visitors understood the risks of the active volcano. The allure of nature's wonders seemed to overshadow common sense as many continued to approach perilous edges. Ken's tragic story became a cautionary tale, reminding everyone that curiosity can sometimes lead to devastating consequences. The beauty of Hawaii was still there, but with it lay an unyielding reminder of the power beneath its surface. As the years passed, the memorial plaque honoring Ken Peters became a poignant fixture for those who visited the volcano. It served as a stark reminder of the thin line between awe and danger in nature's embrace. The park ranger shared his story with every group, ensuring that no one would forget the risks associated with the breathtaking views. With each new visitor that approached the site, Ken's legacy lived on, urging them to respect the power of the volcano and tread carefully on its ancient grounds. In 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lamb checked into the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. She was traveling alone. Days later, she vanished. Security footage showed her acting strangely in an elevator, pressing buttons, stepping in and out, looking around as if someone was there. The video went viral. No one could explain it. Then guests started complaining about the water. A hotel worker checked the rooftop water tanks. Inside one of them, they found Elisa's body. She had somehow reached the roof, climbed the tank, and gotten inside, alone. The door was locked. The tank was heavy. Some believe it was an accident. Others think something more mysterious happened. Her case remains one of the internet's most chilling mysteries. As detectives pieced together her last moments, theories swirled around Elisa's mental state as she had struggled with depression. The hotel's dark past came to light, revealing a history of crime and tragedy that sent chills through anyone who heard it. While some thought Elisa may have been experiencing a mental health crisis, others couldn't shake off the feeling that something sinister was at play. The fascination with her story grew, leading amateur sleuths and true crime enthusiasts to dissect every detail. Despite extensive investigations, no clear answers emerged, leaving questions haunting those who followed her case. In 2001, Alyssa Turney was a 17-year-old high school student in Arizona. On her last day of school, her stepfather picked her up early. She never came home. He claimed she ran away, but her things, her phone, wallet, and everything else were left behind. Years passed. Her sister Sarah began asking questions and wouldn't stop. She started sharing Alyssa's story online. What she uncovered was shocking: old audio tapes, strange notes, and a stepfather with a history he never shared. In 2020, he was arrested and charged, but Alyssa has never been found. Her sister's curiosity kept the case alive and still might bring justice. Sarah refused to let her sister's story fade away, organizing rallies and using social media to spread awareness. Each post and every effort was a step toward keeping Alyssa's memory alive. The tape revealed chilling details that hinted at a darker past hidden behind a facade of normalcy. As the investigation intensified, shocking revelations came to light, forcing everyone to reconsider what really happened to Alyssa. Her determination ignited a fire in others, turning local attention into a nationwide movement for truth and justice. This is the terrifying story of Yuri Lipsky, a 22-year-old diving instructor from Russia. In 2000, Yuri attempted to dive the infamous Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt. It's one of the most dangerous dive sites on Earth, nicknamed the Diver's Cemetery. Yuri strapped on a helmet camera and recorded his final moments. He went too deep too fast. At 300 feet, nitrogen narcosis set in, a state where divers become disoriented, confused, even euphoric. The footage shows Yuri panicking. He hits the seafloor. He tries to inflate his vest, but it's too late. He sinks deeper. His camera was recovered with his body. The video's still online, a chilling warning. Even the ocean has a depth where curiosity turns deadly. The chilling reality is that many have ventured into these depths unaware of the lurking dangers. Divers who were once full of life, now merely stories, reminders of the price of curiosity. Every year, enthusiasts flock to the Blue Hole, drawn by its allure, unaware of the shadows that linger beneath the surface. Yuri's footage remains a haunting glimpse into his final moments, echoing a desperate plea for caution. Those who watch it feel a mix of fear and fascination, a reminder that adventure can quickly turn into tragedy. Remember, the ocean can be both beautiful and brutal, holding secrets too deep for most to fathom. This is the tragic true story of Agnes Maloka, a world-renowned cave diver from Australia. In 2011, she entered the Tank Cave in Mount Gambier, in one of the most complex underwater cave systems in the world. She had mapped new passages there before. She wasn't just diving, she was exploring, but this time something went wrong. Agnes became separated from her air supply line. In underwater cave, diving visibility is almost zero. One wrong move and you're lost. She had only the air in her tank. Divers found her body just meters from an exit, out of air, out of time. She was only 29, a rising star in the diving world. Her death shocked the global diving community. Even the best can't always beat the cave. In the wake of her loss, friends and fellow divers struggled to come to terms with the tragedy. The diving community rallied together, sharing stories about Agnes's fearless spirit and passion for exploration. Vigils were held across the globe to remember her impact and dedication to the sport. Agnes Maloka became a symbol of both adventure and caution, reminding everyone that the depths of nature can be unforgiving. Her story lives on in the hearts of those she inspired, sparking discussions about safety and risk in the mesmerizing yet perilous world of cave diving. In 1992, Christopher McCandless gave away everything he owned. Money, car, family ties, be gone. Driven by curiosity and a thirst for freedom, he hiked deep into the Alaskan wilderness alone. He found an old abandoned bus, made it his home. For weeks, he lived off the land. No phone, no GPS, just books, berries, and isolation. But nature was harsher than he expected. He ran out of food. He accidentally ate a poisonous plant. His body weakened. He couldn't cross the river to get back. 113 days after he entered the wild, he died. His body was found by moose hunters. A note taped to the bus read, "I have had a happy life and thank the Lord. Goodbye and may God bless all." Christopher was just 24. His story became a book and a film, but it all began with a question: what if I left it all behind?